Hello everyone, this is MJ and you are at my channel called Reading This Life. My channel is where we talk fiction, friends, and fun. Today, let's do a top 10. Okay, so we are going to cover my most enjoyed 10 books this year so far. So far, according to Goodreads, I've read 63 books. I have a bunch going on now, and I'm going to be wrapping up, so that number is going to go up. But out of 63, I'm going to pick the 10 most enjoyed. So these are mostly 5-star, 4-star reads. And most enjoyed means it's not a deep dive. It's just fun reading. You don't have to do a deep dive. There's no looking for a hidden meaning or anything like that. It's just a good book for summer. It's summer reading time. So, all different genres. Let's get to it. These are not ranked. There is no particular order, okay? All right, you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, let's go. All right, so we're going to go with most recent to what I read earlier in the year. So I will say True Grit is amazing. This was an audiobook that I did last week or 2 weeks ago. Absolutely fantastic. Fantastic. The audiobook is narrated by Donna Tartt, author of The Secret History. Wonderful, wonderful. This book holds a lot of meaning to her, and it is just borderline perfect. It's enjoyable. You get interested in the characters. You want to know what's going to happen. You worry about this 14-year-old. It's really, really good. So if you don't know the story about True Grit, it is a 14-year-old who goes on a search for her father's killer. Her father was shot point blank, and she's looking for her father's killer, and she wants to take that person down. She's 14 years old, and this young lady is on a mission. And the people that she runs into, the people that she asks for assistance, it's just a good story. And she has True Grit 100%. Highly recommended. I gave True Grit 5 stars. I'm not going to leave my Wolfies out. Wolf Moon by David Irons is a slice of B-movie drive-in summer heaven. It's just good. If you like horror, if you like werewolves, if you like space, if you like science fiction, it's got all of that. It has a little bit of camaraderie. You have friendships. You have mystery. You have a little bit of fright. It ticks all the boxes for me. All the boxes. Wolf Moon, David Irons, available on Amazon. Gave it 5 stars. 5 stars. And I'm going to be the president of his fan club. Just saying. If you've never read Robert Bloch, I read Psycho as a part of Horror Mayhem. I did the audiobook. I didn't read it. I listened to the audiobook. Whoever narrated this was just fantastic. I think the narration was from, is it 2014 if I'm not mistaken? Let me see. Where's my review? From 2014, narrated by William Hootkins. Find that audiobook and listen to it. It is short. It packs a punch. It will leave you a little creeped out, and it is just so good. And I gave it 5 stars. Next, that's 3. Let's get to 4. Whalefall, fantastic. This book is still in ARC status. It will be released in August. It is a must-read this summer, in my opinion. It has a little bit of adventure. It has a little bit of horror. It has a little bit of suspense. Actually, a lot of suspense. It is a diver that is on a mission to fulfill a wish of his family, and he gets swallowed by a whale. And we're worried for his well-being, and he only has so much time. The amount of time that he has left is whatever's left in his air tank. And he needs to get out. He needs to find a way, or you know what's going to happen. So, really good. It's gripping from the first page. You get invested in this character. It is chef's kiss. And the cover is just amazing. Whalefall, I gave it 4 stars. Solid 4 star. That was number 4. Number 5. If you've never read Agatha Christie, I think summer could be a good time for Agatha Christie. Don't you think? And Then There Were None, or 10 Little Indians. That was my first Agatha Christie book that I read. So far, it's the only Agatha Christie book that I read. Gave it 5 stars. It ticked all the mystery boxes. It was interesting. It was compelling. I had to know what happened next. Just really, really good. I can see why people love Agatha Christie. I could see the formula to her writing, and I really, really enjoyed it. So if you're looking to pick up something different, you've never read Agatha Christie before, go and read that one. And Then There Were None. Is that 5? We're halfway there. Ooh, we're halfway there. Okay. Next, Bret Easton Ellis, The Shards. This is perfect for like a vacation read, a beach read. If you want mystery, if you want suspense, if you want to know what's going on, if you want to take a time warp back to the 80s, if you want to relive the fashion and the music of the 80s, if you want to feel a little uncomfortable with some scenes, there's a lot of sex in here. There's a lot of, there's some violence. There is a serial killer on the loose, and we don't know who it is. We think we might know who it is, but we're not sure. And Bret Easton Ellis does such a great job with this novel. It really is one of my top books of this year so far. I loved every single aspect of it. It kept me guessing until the afterword. Absolutely enjoyed it. It really would be perfect on a beach, vacation, whatever. Staycation, whatever. It's that type of a book. It will keep you glued in. You will not want to put it down. You will want to keep reading it. It's that entertaining. Bret Easton Ellis, The Shards. Number 6. Number 7, Psychic Teenage Bloodbath. Psychic Teenage Bloodbath by Carl John Lee. Amazing. I love this book. I read it over my birthday weekend, and it gave me Carrie vibes. It gave me high school vibes. It gave me that little bit of extreme horror, but not to the point where I'm revolted and I want to put the book down. It actually made me giggle a little bit. So we have a relationship. It's 2 females. They get found out by their classmates. One of them gets bullied and gets pushed and is now in the hospital and is in a coma. And there is some supernatural stuff going on, and we need to figure out what the heck is happening and how it can be prevented. It's really, really good. Highly entertaining. He is another author that I'm a fan of. I haven't read anything else by him, but he is absolutely on my list. So that's Psychic Teenage Bloodbath by Carl John Lee. Number 8. If you're one of the people that haven't read Legends and Lattes yet, this could be a summer book for you. It's sweet. It's just sweet. It has stories of friendship, stories of going after your dreams. Stories of people trying coffee for the first time. Just really, really good. If you love coffee and you love those vibes of going into a cafe, check out this book. People aren't wrong in talking about it, but it's a different type of book. It really does make you feel just sweet and loving and cozy, and there's no, there's not a lot of adventure, and there's not a lot of action, okay? It's a retired orc that has this dream of opening up a cafe. And that's how it goes. If you're interested in opening up a cafe, this could be a good blueprint for you too. And it talks about the struggles and the highlights and the relationships and how things come together. It's just good. It's just good. And there is a sequel coming out. Not a sequel. There is a second book in the series. Is it a series? I think it's a series. That's going to be coming out later this summer that I believe is available for advanced reader review. So that's Legends and Lattes, and that is by Travis Baldree. All right. Another good beach read is Anon Pls by DeuxMoi. Do you know DeuxMoi? Do you know DeuxMoi? If you don't know DeuxMoi, you should. DeuxMoi is an Instagram page that was started a few years ago. And it basically talks about the creator's story and how DeuxMoi came into effect. It has a very Devil Wears Prada feel to it. It talks about relationships. It's good. It's good. It's a page turner. I tore through this in a weekend because I love the gossip site DeuxMoi. They always have the best stories because they come from the masses. They come from the people and the insiders that want to get out the news. So yeah, perfect for the beach, perfect for the pool, perfect if you just want to relax and not think about what you're reading. Like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You're not doing a deep dive. You're not doing a deep dive into DeuxMoi. You are simply just reading and enjoying. And that's what this list is all about. So I think that's number 9. All right, I'm going to say Martha Wells, Murderbot. I read the first 3 Murderbots. I read number 1, loved it. Number 2, loved it more. Number 3, loved it a little less. I don't know necessarily if you have to start with number 1, but you probably should. But I'm just going to say number 1 and number 2 are fantastic. Fantastic. Murderbot, I've talked about before. Science fiction. He is android, artificial intelligence, learns how to hack his own system, okay? And now is going rogue. And his personality is just a slice of naughty, and I am here for it. It was really, really enjoyable. It was everything that you want. You love science fiction. This is filled with science, filled with it. If you love a little bit of rebellion, Murderbot is the rebel for you. Yeah, I have a little crush on Murderbot. I love his vibe. Murderbot in the second book is fantastic. So, if you are looking for something different and you want to try a little sci-fi, even if you're not a sci-fi person, Murderbot could be the one for you. I recommend the audiobook. The audiobook is so well done, and Murderbot, his personality is so dry and sarcastic. Chef's kiss. And I have a crush on him. All right, everyone. So those are my most fun reads of 2023 that I think would be perfect for summer. Perfect for a beach setting. Perfect for you by the pool. Perfect for a campsite. Perfect for staying at home and hanging out on your patio. Nothing wrong with that at all. Just delightful. And hey, if you're not a summer person, you can read these indoors too and have like a little glass of iced tea or iced coffee or something and just really get lost in a book without having to make it a book you have to think about and think about hidden meanings and what, alliteration is going on and the foreshadowing and all these other devices. So I think that they would be right up your alley. Comment down below and let me know if you have read any of these, or let me know what is the best book that you have read that you would recommend to me. Let me know in the comment section down below. I look forward to chatting with you there. All right, everyone, I hope you are doing well. Make sure that you are taking care of yourself so you can take care of others. And I will see you in my next video, whether that be sooner or later. So until next time, everyone, goodbye for now. And happy reading and happy summer!